is the core.
Talked about before we went on the short break before the game.
Yeah.
You're telling me about when if you get married to, if you're about to get married to a man right now, and on the night or the day of your wedding you realize that it's probably the wrong person you're getting married to. You say you still stick with it. Okay. Yes, I said so. Why would you want to put yourself in such a position for life? Okay. The thing is, marriage is not just another music record label deal, and then you have to think deeply about some contracts before you sign. This is for life. Fine. So for the fact that I have brought myself to that point where we have seen family, we have done all of that. Right. I did not think about the fact that he was wrong, right? Right. And then we have made vows, we have gone to church. Okay. And now it's our wedding night, and then I am realizing that something is wrong. Yeah. Whatever made me go all the way, I would try to hold on to those things. So you're gonna agree to the sentiments that, oh, okay, I'm just gonna be sentimental about No, I'm not saying because of the fact that people know. But I'm saying because of the fact that I should have had reasons to do these things, whatever those reasons were. My point is, some people after 2 years begin to forget what they saw first in this person. Okay. They begin to see other things in other people, and those are the things that make marriages and relationships to fail. Yeah. If I saw you and I thought that you were perfect and handsome and we connected in some kind of way. Right. Even if I begin to see reasons why I think you're wrong, I would try to hold on to those ones. I will make it work because it's in my hand. If I could make the decision in the first place to be your wife, then I should be able to make the decision to stay as your wife. I see where you're going with that. Yes. That's a very good point. All right, at a situation where this man begins to be a lion or a wife beater, because probably you married the wrong man. Okay. So right now he's beating you up at every little thing. At what point in a marriage should a man lay his hands on a woman? At what point? I think that there's this principle I also believe in. Right. If he is wrong, it's because I was wrong first. If he's wrong, it's because you were wrong first. Yes. Okay. I believe that it takes two to, as in, how do you say, two kind of make. Takes two to make wrong, or how do you say? Two wrongs don't make it right. Yeah, so something like that. Okay. Something like that. Yeah. So I don't think. Or it takes two to be wrong to get it right. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I know that it takes two. Yeah, it just takes two. Yeah, Sha takes two. Just Sha takes two. Sha takes two. So basically, tango, it takes two. You know, it takes two to actually to do everything. If the guy begins to find reasons to drink, if he was not a drunk before, and he begins to find reasons to stay out late. Yeah. Yes, that's bad, and then he comes back home and begins to beat his wife. What even made him to start staying out late in the first place? A habit. Maybe he started joining the wrong company. Maybe he became comfortable with his wife. Maybe he just became, why? You know, why? I just feel like for everything that the guy does wrong, I would have a reason to be blamed for something. So even if he beats you, even if a man beats you up, you think you're faulty or you have a wrong at it. For me though, I'm saying that I don't think, even if he has a tendency to beat me, because of my principles, I would never allow it to get to that point. Okay. Do you get? So what do you advise people do? I advise that people should always, you know, we're trying to learn, get some knowledge from Debie Rise Nation. The Rise Nation. And the beautiful thing is that I really love love. Okay, I like that. You know, even in the house, I was always given 7 ways and 7 rules to keep your relationship, 7 ways to make your man miss you. Relationship? We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it. Okay, so but for the end of the show, right? Like later after the show. Right. Get it for the end of the show. All right, I'm listening. So basically, I would advise people to always put the other person. I know that it's love the person the way you love yourself, and literally, I know that that's a basic rule in the Bible, but some people don't understand the depth of that rule. They just say love your neighbor as yourself. Right. But when you say love him as yourself, you think about the things that you want. Right. And then do it to him. Make sure that you treat him the way you want to be treated. Okay. And I think it's just, it will be reciprocated. And you think he will have a reason to want to hit a lady, right? Well, except if he's actually mad. That one is a different case.
But I'm saying, I mean, based on issues coming out of marriages, it really takes two. We can't just blame one person.
It takes two to make it happen. All right, so let's give a shout out right now to the buzzing couple in the world. Should I actually in the world? You know who I'm talking about.
Adesua and Banky W.
Adesua and Banky W.
I love those two so much.
What do you think about their match? What do you think about those powerhouse? Personally, what do you think about
the
coming together?
You know that Adesua actually sings beautifully.
She sings.
And then I just think that they complement each other in every way.
Right.
I feel like Adesua is the granite in Banky's Ijebu Gari.
That's some traditional way to spice up the love boom.
You know, I just think that they're a perfect match, and I pray that they go for. I can't wait to see what their kids will look like.
Yeah, I mean, we'll still have Yemi Alade looking for Johnny. I hope she gets to find.
I think she's found Johnny. She doesn't want to tell us that she's found Johnny.
Really? She's found Johnny. Okay, that's a good one.
I think she's found Johnny.
You know about that? Is there something you want to share? You want to tell us?
I mean, she can't be looking for Johnny for so long now. As far as
sometimes Johnny takes a long time.
Yeah,
long time.
Johnny.
Anyway,
Johnny Jogger.
anyway, let's talk about domestic violence in marriages.
Okay.
When we hear about celebrity marriages, when we hear about celebrity marriages, when you hear, oh, this person's getting married, oh, this person's getting married with Banky W, there's a fuss, there's like a fear, especially when it has to do with the fans, like, oh my goodness, I hope these guys don't break up. Why do you think it's that way?
The thing is, celebrities, they have their lives being watched, you know, and as a result of that, it's easy for them to have issues.
It's easy for them to have issues.
It's easier for them to have issues because their lives are being watched. And I think that's the same challenge we had. Some things that would happen normally with normal people won't be termed wrong, but because it happened in the Big Brother house, if you know what I'm talking about.
You know.
Yeah, that thing.
I know what you're talking about.
And there's so much drama and fuss about it. That's the same way it is with celebrities. So
you feel like there's actually something called celebrity marriage? Like
yes.
There's normal people marriage and there's celebrity marriage. There's that. Is it segregation or would I call it that? There's celeb.
I wouldn't lie. I would say yes. I would actually say yes. There's something like that, and I would say that it takes more discipline to make it work.
More discipline. All right, we got more knowledge, more wisdom coming from you. I like that, and you say it in a very subtle manner.
Thank you.
Do you read the news? You hear stories and everything.
Yes, I do.
All right, so let's talk about. I'm not.
But you know, I've been in prison for like 3 months, so I might not know.
No, it's really recent. It's very recent. Okay. Let's talk about. It's still on domestic violence because I really am not the type, you know, to see another man hit a woman, even if he does just this. It goes a long way to show how irresponsible the man is.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Mercy Aigbe's story with her husband, what's his name, Larry Gentry?
Yeah.
She's been married to this man for over 8 years.
Yeah.
And he's been hitting her, based on what we heard. What do you think, or why do you think she actually kept it that long before she came out to say this is it, this is what has been happening? You know, fine, she tries to paint a perfect life. Why do you think she had to wait that long if she was actually really being hit by her husband? I know you don't. I'm just saying your opinion. If you get what I mean.
First of all, I actually saw pictures, and I tried to check out the story.
Yeah.
And I saw an interview where she said nothing like that happened.
She said nothing like that happened.
Yes, and if she has decided to not speak about it, to not bring it out, that's another thing that I would say is a challenge with celebrities. People carry your issue for you.
Yeah.
Even when.
But recently, she put up pictures. Even right now, I read the papers today.
Yeah.
Police have they actually called him to custody.
So it's confirmed that.
So it's confirmed that it's happening. So why would she wait for so long to be beat up by her husband and speak? She'll preach peace out there. She has female fans looking up to her. As a person, would you do that?
That sounds like me. I'm honestly, I would say I commend her for trying to make it work, because that's all I have been saying since. And I'm sure that she was still holding on to whatever it was that made them stay married if that is what happened. And now I understand that it probably has gotten out of hand, but I would say that she could have checked him up with, she could have tried to get security, not necessarily breaking their marriage, or try to speak with someone, maybe a psychologist or someone or something, so that she gets something right. Because I still feel like, I don't know. Honestly, there's some things that are very, you know, there's some issues that I don't know. It's very sacred. I don't want to go into.
People say stuff about, you know, you get hit once, why are you still there? You have to take precautions and all that. But anyway, we go on a short break right now. Let me talk like that, right? So we go on a short break right now.
Is that I can shout.
The core continues. Keep it low.
That's serious.
All right, keep it low, guys.
This is The Core.